and welcome. In this video, we're going to do a book wrap-up video for the month of June and July. I read 14 books in total between the 2 months. I read 4 books in the month of June and 10 books in the month of July. I don't have all of them here with me, but that is okay. The first book I read in the month of June was Better in Black. I rated this book 2.25 stars. We have a video on this channel for my book talk that does include theories. I read this book, finished it on the 12th of June. Next, we have Saga Volume 1. I rated this book 1 star. It was a reread so many times. I did have to eventually admit with this reread that I'm just not into the series anymore and I just need to give it up, which is why it landed a 1-star review. I finished Saga Volume 1 on the 14th of June. I read Moriarty the Patriot Volume 5. I also decided I needed to stop reading this series because I was forcing myself to and I wasn't really enjoying it. I did rate it 2.25 as well, so same rating as Better in Black. And I finished it as well on the 14th of June. The last book I read in the month of June was Spy X Family Volume 3. I finished it on the 28th of June. I did not rate it. For July, we have a lot of books, like I said, 10. So the first book I finished was What Moves the Dead. I rated it 2 stars and I finished it on the 2nd. The next book I read, I finished this book on the 3rd and rated it 3.75 stars, which is Volume 8 of Alice in Borderland. I love this series so much and I can't wait to read Volume 9 at some point. Hopefully soon. I don't know when I'll get the next one though. So next I read Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands. I finished this book on the 3rd as well. I rated it 5 stars. I really love and enjoy this series. Okay. Next up, I will say I decided on the 12th to play Snake with my bookshelves. I didn't come up with this series. Gavin Reads It All was the first person that I saw play this game. Basically, you just play Snake. I decided I'm going to do it for one day. We'll see how it goes. And I got 3 small books. I don't have any of them anymore. But I had the Mortal Instruments graphic novel Volume 1. I rated that. I did not rate that book. I rated the second book, though, that I read, which is How to Get Over a Breakup by Ovid. It is a hee-hee-ha-ha how-to book. And then the last book I read in that challenge was What Feasts at Night. Now, I could have continued, but I didn't really want to play the game anymore. What Feasts at Night, I rated 2 stars. Now, next we have a book that I finished on the 18th. I rated this book 2.5, which was Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. Right. The next book I also finished this on the 18th. I rated this 3 stars, which is The Secret World of Briar Rose. So we finished this on the same day. I did, in fact, finish the tandem read between Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. This book, Empire of Storms, I will say this one first, I rated it 2.5. It's the same as Queen of Shadows. I rated this book 1 star because I thought, Aftermath was worse, and I rated it 0.75. The reason why it's so long is at a certain point, there are no paragraphs. That's the least of my reasons why I gave it 1 star. But this was the last book that I read, technically in the month of July.